Hi, my name is Dell, and welcome to Comic Snags. Okay, so on my last video, that was like the third long box in the three long box collection that I picked up, and man, dude, I'm really glad that I picked up that collection. Like I said, I bought it for $500, and then I ended up getting like over about 700 comic books from that. But then you know what? I do have to like throw in an update. What happens is that my wife was not too happy that I had all those long boxes in the back room. So I told her that I'd go and get rid of like some of the duplicates I had, which was a large part of it. And then there was also like issues that I just didn't want. So what I did is that I went to like some of my friends at the swamp meet, and I asked them, yeah, hey, you know what? I have like this extra inventory if you guys want to have it. Well, have it for a small price. So I ended up selling like a whole bunch of comic books that was like almost like stuff from that collection and other comic books I just didn't want anymore. And I sold it to them or gave it to them for $50 each long box. So yeah, so when you think about it, I paid 500, but I made $150 off of it, off of the ones I wasn't keeping. And so I basically got that nice little short box of comic books for about 300. Is it 350? Yeah, 350, which included all those major keys like New Mutants 98, 87, New Mutants 87, First Carnage, which is Amazing Spider-Man 361, and the first appearance of Mr. Sinister, X-Men 221, his first cover. So I actually got some pretty good books out of that for 350. So these are the aftermath of that collection. This is basically, I went through the collection again and then looked to see if there was any comic books that I wanted, and I pretended like if I had to pay $1 for them, which one would I pick up? So these are the ones I did pick up or I kept from that collection. So this is there's no minor or major keys in it, of course. It's just like great covers, or I just like the artist. So this is X-Men. This is all new X-Men number 7. It's got a great cover. Excalibur, Mojo Mayhem. Some of this stuff I just didn't have, and so I just wanted to put in my collection. We have a special edition Excalibur. This is Heir Apparent. Then Candy X-Men Days of Future Past. This is very interesting. This is the trade paperback, and it is the first printing. So yeah, I wanted to keep this one. There's X Factor Special Prisoner of Love. Great cover. Then we have What If Astonishing X-Men number 1 one shot, and this is a Jeff Campbell cover. Uncanny X-Men number 4, and this has got a great cover of Colossus in the Juggernaut outfit. X-Men Phoenix Endsong number 3, great cover by Greg Land. JSA number 79, Alex Ross cover. Supergirl number 1, great cover by the late Michael Turner. Superman number 208, Jim Lee cover. Wolverine and the X-Men number 22. I just love this entire cover, the whole composition. I just love how like Logan is a clown. We have Uncanny X-Men First Class number 1. Uncanny X-Men number 458. All great covers. X-Men Unlimited number 11. X-Men First Class number 1. Wolverine and X-Men number number 4. Love this. What If the X-Men Had Stayed in Asgard number 12. I actually had the newsstand, so I'm glad I got the direct. Guardians of the Galaxy number 25 with this phenomenal chrome cover. The New Mutants number 1 summer special. I always wanted to get it, but then they were always asking too much for it. It's like easily a $10 to $15 book. I didn't really want to pay that much for this book. I thought it was more around the $5 bench, so I'm actually glad I actually have this in my collection now. And X-Men and Alpha Flight number 2. This is the newsstand to go along with the X-Men Alpha Flight number 1 that I picked up, or I showed earlier. And let me show you this next stack. All right. So we have Hell's Angel #1, co-star in X-Men. I have no idea what this comic book is about. I've never heard of this hero before, so I had to pick it up. Then we have X-Men Spotlight on Starjammers. This is #2, and this is the first one. I'm assuming that this is going to be a reprint of the X-Men comic books. I'm not sure, but then I'll go ahead and I'll look at it and let you know. And then we have X Factor #62. This is a Jim Lee cover. X Factor #52. This is a Liefeld and Al Milgram cover. X Factor #50. This is a Rob Liefeld and McFarlane cover. Then this is X-Men 228. This is, I do have a copy of this one, but it was really shabby. I bought that one for $3, and this is a much better copy, and so I'm glad to just replace that one. Uncanny X-Men #350. This is actually my second one I picked up, or I had this before, and I just picked this up again. This has got a great cover. I love it. Then I decided to keep all the annuals. This is Uncanny X-Men #15. X-Men Annual, or Uncanny X-Men Annual #16. Uncanny X-Men Annual #11. And then I picked up this blank cover. This is X-Men Schism, and I believe this is the only sort of minor key in here. I think it's a first appearance of the Black King. Then I picked up a bunch of classic X-Men's, and these are purely just covers, man. This is awesome. This is Classic X-Men #15. This is a great Arthur Adams cover. And then this next, from X-Men Classic #71 to X-Men Classic 79. These are all Adam Hughes covers. It was awesome, man. I looked at it closer. I was like, this looks so familiar. And then after I put it into my app, I recognized that was Adam Hughes. So this is 71, 72, 73, 74, great cover, 75, 76, 77, 78, and 79. Okay, so those were the rest of the comic books I picked up from, or I grabbed from that collection that I got before I sold the rest. Okay, now I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to do this little unboxing. So this is a comic book that I picked up from Jetpack Comics. And I went on their website because I've been looking for, like everybody else, some Dave Stevens covers. I do have a few, so I decided to go pick them up before they go skyrocketing. I did watch his documentary, which was actually pretty incredible. So I became an even bigger fan of his than I was before. And so there was like a couple covers from, exclusive covers from Jetpack Comics that were on eBay. And I was like, oh yeah, this is one they were talking about in the documentary, so I wanted to pick it up. But you know what? I actually didn't get it from eBay. I actually went to the website to see if they sold it for cheaper. Because I know that when you sell things on eBay, some of the stores hike up the prices just a little bit more, just because they have to pay the eBay taxes and stuff like that, or fines, or whatever eBay does. And so I decided to check the website first, and I found out that they were actually a little bit more cheaper on the website. And so I decided to order the books there. So let's do this unboxing. I almost opened the whole thing. I ripped it open. I was like, you know what? Maybe I should wait. Okay, now here it is. These are the actual books. Hopefully they're all there. Alright, let's do this. Okay. So these are all from Jetpack Comics. And we'll go backwards here. So, like everybody knows who's watched this channel before, I do love signed comic books, and they did have like one signed comic book I really wanted. This is Batman White Knight presents Harley Quinn, and this is signed by Sean Murphy and Katana Collins. You'll flip it around, and this is it. This is book 1, and you see their signatures right over here, and this is actually incredible. Sure. So the next one I ended up buying was this one. So of course this is a Dave Stevens covers. I believe this is Rocketeer Adventures number 2. Great cover. And of course another Dave Stevens cover, and I believe this is Rocketeer something of Doom, something like that. And then the last one I bought was this one. This is one I wanted the most. On eBay, it's selling for $40. On their site, it was selling for $25. So I picked that up. This one was selling for, I think, $15, and on eBay it's like $20 and $25. This one was $35. And then on eBay it's $40. So so I picked those up from the store, and this is actually a sensational cover, man. It's got so much more gloss than these other ones, so much clearer. This is awesome. Love it. Okay, and then these are the last snags of the day. So what happens that near my house, there was a signing. There was a signing of a famous anime voice actor. His name is Bryce Papelbook. Oh my god, I forgot his name. So sorry. So I'm gonna go ahead and put his picture up there and put his last name spelled correctly, because I know I just butchered his name, which I am known to do. So yeah, so he showed up there, and if you don't know who he is, he does a bunch of voices for anime dub. And so my kids and I, we went there. We stood in line for about 2 hours. Unfortunately, my other kid had to go to work, so she left. But my youngest daughter was with me, and we had a really good time. So what we did was we got there, we got on the line, and it was like over 2 hours long. It was so long in that line, but he was actually a great guy, and I'm happy I had a chance to meet him. And so my daughters, they got a couple pops signed by him, and then what I happened to have done was that I dusted off the markers, and I went to work, and I drew a couple images. This is the first one. I don't know if you recognize this character. I believe his name is Inchinose. I know I butchered that stuff too. I can't remember the names either. So of course I ended up doing this. Here's my sig, and then of course here's his Inosuke, and then there's his signature here at the top. So I thought that was pretty awesome. And then I had time to draw another one, and here it is. And this is Aaron Yeager. And of course this is signed. So what was gonna happen is I'm gonna end up putting these in frames and displaying on my wall and say, yeah, you know what? I drew this anime stuff and they signed it. I had so much fun doing this. They were actually impressed with my drawings. I'm not good at doing all this from imagination yet, but if there's a picture in front of me, I could actually make a pretty good drawing out of it. All right. So that was the last snag of this video. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you are a new subscriber, or if you're new to the channel, please don't hesitate to subscribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. Okay, you guys. Thank you guys so much. I'm so tired this week, but I had to make this video for you guys, because I'm so happy of of the stuff I picked up. All right, talk to you guys later. Signing off. Peace out. Bye bye.